we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Detroit Pistons. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Opening day in the NBA, nothing could be better. Did you ever get opening day jitters?
Yeah, I did. I mean, the butterflies are there, and it's a good thing. The key for me was to breathe deeply, get that first sweat going, and then everything settled down from there.
Here's Weatherspoon. Isley the pass to Houston. Rebound by Wallace. And here is Billups. And there's the drive. That one falls. Billups has got the opening basket of the game for the Pistons.
You leave an opening for Billups, and he's going to take advantage of it and exploit it. Very smart play that time by Chauncey.
Down low, here's Houston. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
And the Pistons with possession. Outside Billups. We play just over a minute here in the first. Look from Hamilton. Wide open shot is on the money.
Boy, he can let it loose. The quick release shown by Hamilton that time.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Thomas. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Billups. And here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The compact and muscular Chauncey Billups, excellent at using that body of his to draw contact when he has the ball inside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And he sinks the second.
And what you love about Billups is that this guy's a winner, a guy his teammates and coaches trust to make the right decision.
Isley the pass to Houston. Here's Sprewell, launches it. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. Outside Billups. Back to Hamilton. Pistons passing it around. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Weatherspoon. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Isley. Six on the shot clock. Here's Sprewell. Shoots over Curry. And the Knicks miss again. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. In the corner, Billups with it. And Hamilton now atop the key. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Hamilton's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Here comes your Knicks City Dancers, everyone.
Here's Isley. Pass to Sprewell. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Isley. Rebounded by the Pistons.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Wallace dishes to Billups. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Knicks trail by 5. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Isley, the pass to Houston. Hits it from three-point range. Houston's got 5.
And we see Houston take a healthy amount of threes for a reason. This guy very accurate from beyond.
Now here is Hamilton. Pass to Billups. Lock at 6. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Sprewell, covered by Hamilton. Here's Sprewell. Hasn't made one yet. Houston's shot's good.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Outside, Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Wide open look. Here's Wallace. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Relentlessness describes Ben Wallace on the glass. Always attacking and corralling rebounds out of midair.
Isley, the pass to Sprewell. Thomas is screen on Curry. Tries from 16, and the Knicks good for 2.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter.
The Pistons trailing.
10-9.
Outside, Billups. Outside, Curry. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Over Sprewell. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Hamilton.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
For your Knicks, sitting answer.
And New York making a change here.
New York Knicks, number 51, Michael Joliak.
New York trailing. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Isley. Thomas passes to Sprewell. Takes a 3. And Billups pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Hamilton up top. Shoots it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Sprewell, guarded by Curry. Pass to Houston. Top of the key. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
Here's Isley. Here's Sprewell. Cans it from downtown. Sprewell's got his second basket of the night.
Sprewell's a guy who can be pretty effective at the arc. I mean, knocking down threes, part of what he does.
Phillips passes to Hamilton. Curry on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. No good from Hamilton. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Isley. Nothing on the board. A 15-footer. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Isley. Pass to Thomas. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Hamilton. And the Pistons lead by 2. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Can't be indecisive on those quick jumpers. Let it fly.
Knicks lead 16-15.
Outside, Phillips. Pass to Curry. Here's Hamilton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Hamilton's got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Isley. No scoring in this one. Here's Houston. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Houston's got the game tied up here for New York. Now here's Phillips. Pass to Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. Phillips has got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, the fact that Chauncey Billups is such a great decision maker is why you want him running your club from the point guard spot.
Isley the pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston. Takes the 3. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hamilton kicks to Robinson. Here's Phillips. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the bruising nature of Wallace's game, terrific at just seeking out contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
And he can't get the first one.
You have to admire the physical nature of Wallace's game. On both ends, he puts the power in forward.
He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Sprewell. He's got 5. And it's sent back by Wallace.
Wallace, clearly a great shot blocker. Add another one to his talent.
Atkins. No good on that one. Good D by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the New York Knicks. Sprewell, the pass to Ward. Pass to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Jacks up a three, and it's sent back by Wallace.
And nice job reading the eyes of the offensive player. Knew when he was going to shoot it.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Lee Nayland's checked in for the Knicks. .139 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Barron. Outside, Billups. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Anderson, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Billups. Pass to Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Hamilton's got 13 points.
I love the way Billups spreads that ball around.
Knicks trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Offensive rebound. Here's Doliak. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, sometimes you have to go through the defenders. That's what he tried to do there.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Mobley, he's checked in for the Pistons. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Barron. He's covered by Anderson. Outside, Billups. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Williamson, the pass to Mobley. Williamson dishes to Billups. Williamson with a screen for Billups. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons lead by 1. We've got more hoops. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Atkins misses. New York's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Nayland. Into the lane, so they take the lead. Nayland's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Knicks. The Pistons trailing.
23.
Outside, Billups. Williamson with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Billups. There's the 3. Nalen with the rebound. New York shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Or the pass to Weatherspoon. Anderson outside. Pass to Weatherspoon. Unloads. Ward misses. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now Billups. Boy, these are great time for the Lakers, aren't they, Clark? The three-peat, Magic Johnson joining the Hall of Fame this summer, but James Worthy still waiting since 2000.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time for James Worthy, but to your earlier point, clearly a banner summer for the Lakers. Think about Magic Johnson, a first ballot, surefire Hall of Famer, riding the wave of a three-peat. Couldn't be any better for the Los Angeles Lakers. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Left side, Gibson. Rebound by Doliak. Doliak's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ward. Now Nalen. The jump hook uses the glass to drop it in. Nalen's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Detroit's gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Gibson with the screen on Anderson. Here's Barry. Billups with the ball. Over Ward. They grab their own miss. Here's Gibson, and yes, a nice assist from Billups. Gibson's got his first bucket in this one.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
New York takes timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for the Pistons. Curry comes in for Barry. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Billups. Ward, the pass to McDyess. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here is Nalen. This one for 3. A shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Ward. He's guarded by Billups. Here's Nalen. Pass to McDyess. Here's Ward. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Man, he really saved that possession, getting the shot off just in time.
Here's Atkins. Scoreless thus far. Now Billups looking to end his cold spell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made one and missed one. Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups. Knicks trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Ward. He's started by Billups. Pass to Houston. Clock at 6. Rebound, Detroit. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Atkins. Back to Billups. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look at Wallace getting in there, getting busy and dirty, making it happen.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Wallace.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
Detroit making a switch here. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Knicks trail by 7. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside. And Wallace slams it in.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ward the pass to Houston. They double him with Wallace. Right wing, just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Hamilton. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Ward, who's guarded by Billups. Thomas, a screen on Hamilton. Here's Houston. Here's Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and New York making a change here. And both free throws good for Thomas. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to dissect.
To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pistons leading by 9. And here is Billups. 6 points for him. Here's Hamilton. Oh, good with the triple. The Knicks shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Here's Isley, guarded by Robinson. Isley the pass to Thomas. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Put the ball through the hoop. That is the name of the game.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Over Thomas. Now here's Billups. Curry on the wing. Goes back up. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Isley. Still scoreless. From the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Billups. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's a 12-point Piston lead.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Isley the pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston. Six to shoot. Here's Isley, who's guarded by Billups. The shot by Isley, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Robinson misses. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Thomas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Knicks making a change here. Weatherspoon's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Pistons leading by 11. Outside, Billups. Pass to Wallace. Robinson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over Isley. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Not an easy distance, but you know what? He showed no anxiety at all.
Isley the pass to Sprewell. Pass to Houston. It's good, and the Piston lead has cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Houston.
Boy, you look at how Houston work, and it just seems so easy, comes so naturally to him to score the ball.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Pistons making a change here. Atkins checked in.
Chucky Atkins.
Detroit leading by 10. Pass to Hamilton. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Hamilton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He is giving them all he can offensively, really playing with a lot of heart out there.
Isley the pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston from outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Curry. Hamilton outside. No one near him. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Sprewell, guarded by Curry. And it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Atkins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
52 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Curry. Fires the three. And the three ball is good. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
30 seconds left in the second quarter. Houston can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 14. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Isley. Here's Sprewell. Good on the triple. Sprewell's got 8 points. And so is Detroit, looking at a 13-point lead heading into that in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
That's the end of the first half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Billups. Wallace with a screen for Billups. Hamilton outside. Down low. Out to Wallace from the baseline. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Houston. Crops in the layup for 2. Houston's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Knicks. Pistons leading by 11. Outside, Billups. Wallace with a screen for Billups. Hands it from downtown. 12 points for him.
Taking advantage of the opportunity to put his range to good use. Billups, very effective from behind the arc.
Here's Isley, who's guarded by Billups. Pass to Houston. Shot clock at 6. Weatherspoon the pass to Houston. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Hamilton outside. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton to the middle. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Oh, great instincts from him to release on the pick and roll and makes himself a target.
Here's Isley. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Sprewell. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wallace is Detroit leading by 16. Curry passes to Hamilton. Wallace with the ball. Left side, Billups. And he makes that one. 14 points for Chauncey Billups.
Boy, the competitive spirit of Billups, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that allow him to play through contact.
Isley the pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston. Shot to stop the run. Robinson pulls it in. Outside Curry. Pass to Billups. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his third assist on the night. Knicks trail by 20. New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here they are, fans.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Billups. Thomas, a screen on Curry. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, this shows how tough Sprewell is. Excellent at finishing through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Now here's Billups. 16 points for him. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Sprewell. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wallace. 9 points in the game so far. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Pass to Wallace. 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him. And 11 points for Wallace.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Isley the pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston. Lets the three fly. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Pass to Weatherspoon. And stolen by Billups. Now, here is Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Knicks trail by 21. Here's Isley. Nothing on the board. Pass to Houston. Sinks the triple.
Much respect for the jumper of Houston. He knows exactly when to let it fly.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Billups. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Kurt Thomas.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 19. Here's Isley. Pass to Sprewell. Thomas, a screen on Curry. Here's Sprewell. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Hamilton, the pass to Billups. Back to Hamilton. Curry looking around. Wallace with a screen for Curry. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. Knicks with the rebound.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
He lobs it up. Stolen by Robinson. Billups with the ball. He's got 17. They grab their own miss. Wallace dishes to Hamilton. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Switch.
Pass to Hamilton. Driving in. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Knicks trail by 21. Here's Isley. He has yet to score. Here's Houston. Puts up a 3. New York missing again.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Wallace down low, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Here's Isley. He's guarded by Billups. Thomas, a screen on Billups. Isley, the pass to Thomas. Here's Weatherspoon. 5 to shoot. They need this one. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wallace has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Curry passes to Hamilton. Over Sprewell. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Billups can beat you just in so many ways. He's smart, he's crafty, he's versatile, and he's efficient on offense.
Here's Sprewell, guarded by Curry. Thomas, a screen on Curry.
You can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Williamson is checked in for Robinson. And he's good on the second. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside, Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Over Anderson. Tries again. Wallace misses. Difficult situation for New York. Anderson inside, guarded by Curry. And it's good, 2 points. Anderson's got his second basket of the night. Detroit's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Outside, Billups. Pass to Hamilton. All sorts of time. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Knicks shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Ward, the pass to Sprewell. That three off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Here's Hamilton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Lee Nayland's checked in for Thomas. And a switcher also for Detroit. Mobley's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Now the Knicks with it. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Playmaking, platinum level.
The Pistons shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Outside, Billups puts one up from 19. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hamilton's got 7 points for the quarter. The Knicks shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Billups. And Anderson gets it to go.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pistons lead 81-58.
Now Billups, 20 points for him. Hamilton outside. On the top of the key. Rebound by Doliak. Doliak's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Sprewell, the pass to Ward. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nayland. Rebound, Detroit. Billups has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Curry. Whitehead's checked in for New York. Barry's checked in for Detroit. And both free throws good for Curry. The Knicks shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Ward, the pass to Anderson. Here's Whitehead. Anderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ward. Money from the wing. Ward's got his second bucket.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
60.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Billups. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Morgan's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here. 46 seconds left in the third. Here's Atkins. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Hamilton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he's been big in this game, imposing his will on the offensive end.
Pass to Morgan. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ward. Shot clock at 3. Fires from 14. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Hamilton outside for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so is Detroit, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here is Nalon. Pass to Ward. And here is Knight. Forbes with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Barry. He's guarded by Nalon. Outside, Billups. Puts up a deep 3. Nalon with the rebound.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Knight finds Anderson. Buried from 15 feet out.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Pass to Billups from deep. It's rebounded by New York.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Ward. He's guarded by Billups. Nalon with it. Fades back. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pistons leading by 23. Outside, Billups. And we know last season marked the creation of the National Basketball Development League, the NBDL. The NBA family now creating, Clark, its own minor league system.
Yeah, I like going in that direction for the NBA and its teams. It's made travel a little easier. The 8 teams currently all clustered in the southeast part of the country. We'll see how that expands and grows and evolves, but I think the league itself is sure to develop over time while developing future NBA players.
Back to Anderson. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Billups. Pass to Stewart. To the wing on the left. And Anderson kicks to Stewart. Out to the wing. Here's Ward. They get the rebound. It's good. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Outside, Billups to the left side wing. Bear. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
And the first one at the line is good. In terms of the future of the NBA, Clark, who's the face of the league? Is it Tim Duncan, winning MVP last season?
And I tell you what, the face of the league is an interesting debate to have. You could argue it could be Kobe. You talk about production, championship-level performance, and charisma. Kobe certainly looks the part. Three-time defending champ already. Shaq was Finals MVP. He's got a huge personality to match his huge game. I'd even throw in a high schooler, LeBron James. He brings some of those same elements that I highlighted in those other two guys. So Tim Duncan, production, performance, may lack the personality of the others.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Personal foul. First team foul. Chauncey Billups. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Billups. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Or the pass to Anderson. Pass to Houston. Lets it go with a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Houston's got 27.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
69.
Outside, Billups. Now Gibson. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Nalen. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back, and having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent.
Pistons lead 93-72.
Outside, Billups. Gibson setting the pick for Billups. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Billups has got 17 points here in the second half. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Billups. Ward, the pass to Anderson. Now Nalen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ward. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Billups from outside. Rebounded by Ward. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Houston shots good.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
74.
Now here's Billups. To the inside, Gibson lays it up off the glass. Gibson's got 4 points this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Ward. He's guarded by Billups. There's talk of a new dynasty rising in the East, and a lot of people think, Greg, the Nets could be a championship team.
I mean, New Jersey's a talented squad with a young core, and they had a great run in the playoffs last year. That kind of experience is priceless.
Here's Atkins, defended by Anderson. Billups passes to Gibson. Back to Billups. Goes up on the wing. Nalen grabs the board. Nalen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Williamson. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And such a savvy player, Billups knows it's worth sacrificing his body to draw the foul on that one.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. That free throw good from Billups. And so Billups nails both of them. Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Isley the pass to Sprewell. Pass to Houston. Trains it from beyond the arc. Houston's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Looking dangerous from deep.
Pistons lead 100.
Outside Billups. Now here is Hamilton. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Isley. Pass to Weatherspoon. Here's Sprewell. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Hamilton outside. Pass to Billups for the 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Houston, covered by Hamilton. Houston, the pass to Isley. Out to the right wing. Here's Sprewell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with the Lakers as strong as they are, along with the Kings, the Spurs, and Mavs, Greg, the West is certainly the most powerful conference right now.
The true game changers are in the West right now. Shaq, Duncan, KG, and Dirk. The East can't match those post players.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Billups. To the left wing. Williamson left side. Over Weatherspoon. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Pass to Isley. Thomas, a screen on Billups. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sprewell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Latrell Sprewell at the line, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Hubert Davis is checked in for the Pistons. Good on the second free throw. Here's Atkins. Outside, Davis fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Davis has got himself on the board with three there.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Pass to Houston. Offensive rebound. Here's Weatherspoon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Weatherspoon's got his first points in this one.
Refusing to give up on the play. Grabs the loose ball and then sends it back.
Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Barry the pass to Williamson. Over Weatherspoon. And it's Williamson missing. Knicks trail by 21. Outside Thomas. Here's Sprewell. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
1:30 left in the fourth. Here's Atkins. To the paint. And the dunk by Reed.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Chauncey Billups.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's Atkins. Pass to Davis. Now here's Williamson. He's covered by McDyess, the 10-footer. And it's Williamson missing. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Doliak. McDyess with the ball. Pass to Anderson. Here's McDyess. Fires the three. No good that time. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Atkins. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.